Hello gang, how's it going? It's the final render here, coming at you with another live stream. My golly my gosh, are we on time today? I certainly hope so. Last time we streamed like this, we actually had a problem to where we had no audio coming through at all. So let me know, can you guys hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear a little bit of that Atom Bomb Baby playing in the background? I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so. Let's go ahead and see. Who have we got in the chat? We have got PD saying yee, little P Diddy right there. So when you wake up in the morning feeling like P Diddy, you jump into the final render live stream and say yee. How's it going there? And we got IamACat65 says hi, hello there. And we have also got Lone Ranger saying, I like Doki Doki, your reality, I cannot get enough of it. Help, please. Oh, don't bring up Doki Doki Literature Club in this stream. That thing gives me nightmares. Absolutely gives me nightmares. But yeah, it is a good song. It is a good song. Ogre Fitzgerald says I'm coming through loud and clear. That is brilliant. And Laura Aldridge says, loud and clear, sir. Fantastic stuff. Good stuff from the troops coming in right here. And what is this right here? We have already had a donation coming through. We have already had a donation coming through. This is a donation from David Perry, which is a $5 super chat donation, and says, yo Render, remember me? Well, I'm back for a while. Hashtag Marine Corps. Everyone go ahead and chant, David, David, David. Or maybe we could do like some Marine Corps chants. I don't know. Oh, what is it, the ones they do in Full Metal Jacket? It's like, I don't want no teenage queen. I just want my M14. Everyone go ahead and chat David Perry in the chat. Thank you very much for that donation, buddy. And thank you very much for your time and service. Because I believe it is actually Memorial Day in the US, I believe. Is that true? I'm not too sure. Although that being said, you didn't actually specify if you were US Marine Corps. I just assumed because you donated in dollars. Thank you very much, buddy. Good to know you're out there. And good to know you are here as well. Who else have we got in the chat? Lone Ranger saying, just Monica. Oh no, I hope she's not here. We have also got Trucker324 chanting, David, David. And Kragus Carrot right there is saying, share spike and thumbs up. Should we go ahead and get a share spike going? Should we get a share spike going? Oh, I don't know. It is about, oh, I don't know. Yep, it's the start of the stream. Hey, should we go ahead and get the share spike going? Yeah, you know, the stream, you know, we share it on the Twitter and the Facebook, the MySpace, the Bebo, the Instagram, the Pinterest, and the Grindr, so people can go ahead and join the live stream. Dave says yes. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's get the share spike rolling. Whoop, whoop. I need to go ahead and get a train sound effect on the share spike, don't I? If you are new here and you do not know what the share spike is, it's very, very simple, people. If you're watching the stream, you got to share the stream. Let's go ahead and get it going. I'm going to be sharing the stream on my Twitter. But of course, you can share it on whatever social media platform you like. Share it on Twitter, MySpace, Bebo, Instagram, Pinterest, Grindr, Blogger, whatever they're called. And then you can go in and get some of your friends enjoying the live stream with us. So let's go. We are gonna be decorating some guard towers. Guard towers in Diamond City. Come check it out, peeps. Boom! And then tweet. That is my part of the share spike done. You guys, I've got to go ahead and do the same as soon as I get rid of that notification from 8-Bit Ryan right there. Oh my golly gosh. Another donation right there. David Perry has donated again. $2 through Super Chat. And says, yo Render boy. David, David, David. Everyone go ahead and chant David Perry in the chat for going ahead and donating another $2 via the Super Chat. Thank you very much, buddy. That's very, very kind of you. Thanks a lot, mate. That's really, really kind of you. Go ahead and donate in with the $7 pretty much as soon as we start. We haven't even built anything yet. We only just got done with the share spike. But here you are, going ahead and contributing to the stream already. Thanks very much, mate. That's very, very kind of you. PD says, will you make this a mod? This is a mod. This is actually being built in the creation kit. So, yes, is the short answer. And the long answer, I suppose, is yes, and it will be available on all systems. That is the longer answer of it. Because, you know, sometimes you just want a short one, other times you need a long one. We got both in that case, you know. Go ahead and have one at the start and then one at the end. Alright, so right now I'm just going ahead and putting this elevator back. We moved it down to measure something earlier, but we need to move back up, don't we? Alright, what else have we got people saying in the chat? Lone Ranger yet again says, I'm told I cannot comprehend a short throw even though I have it. That's exactly what I said. What else are people saying there? P. Diddy says, are you in the UK? I certainly am in the UK. That is exactly where I am. Yeah, Truckerday324 says Memorial Day is for fallen soldiers. Memorial Day is for all soldiers. It's for all the armed forces. Not because it kind of acknowledges everyone. Not just the fallen. It acknowledges everyone. Because the ones who are still going are just as important, I would argue. What else have we got in the chat? Lola Elstrad going ahead and chanting, David, David. Illuminated Onyx saying, yes. Good to know we've got lots of cool people here. Lots of cool people indeed. And Sandu Emil says, love you from Romania. Oh, thanks, buddy. Good to know you're watching. Good to know you're watching. Excellent stuff. So let's see if we can go ahead and... Oh my god, oh gosh. Affected Wind has donated $10 through a super chat. Says, hey, rendered dog, my way out, lol. Wind, 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 wind. Everyone go ahead and chant Affected Wind in the chat for going ahead and donate $10 via the super chat. That is fantastic, buddy. Thanks so much. Good to have you back. I know you can't always tune in, Affected Wind, but good to see you when you can. It's good to see everyone when they can. Sometimes people say, Final Render, you sexy man stud. I would love to tune into a live stream today, but I can't because I'm too busy walking the gimp or something like that. Well, don't worry. You can go ahead and watch these videos in the playlist after the stream if you miss some. But if you are here live, it's obviously always much more fun. So thank you very much for that donation, Affected Wind, and thank you very much for everyone being here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this going. If you remember, in the last stream we did here, which we did, well, 2 days ago, something like that, we built this little guard tower right here. We already had the towers in place, but we didn't actually have like this roofing section here, along with the table and the chair and all the items on the desk. And one really cool thing, which was suggested, which we actually did manage to pull off, I'm amazed we managed to pull it off, is these fantastic binoculars right here, or binocular. Is it I think it's binoculars, plural, if there's 2 of them right there. But yeah, we got like 2 little hunting scopes connected with 2 little bits of wood right there. So I just, oh my gosh, even more donations coming in. Ottoman Cat has donated €2 through Super Chat and says, don't forget Chad, never forget Chad. I certainly won't, buddy. Otto, Otto, Otto. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Everyone go ahead and chat Ottoman Cat in the chat for going ahead and donating €2 via the super chat. Thanks very much, buddy. Thank you very much for that $2 right there. And of course, we've got to remember, good old Ottoman Cat is not just a viewer of the stream, but is actually a part of the mod. For we have a little cat down here called Ottoman Cat. Yeah, just right there. Ottoman Cat right there. So let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and improve some of these guard towers, so to speak. You'll notice here, I went ahead in my spare time and added little watchtowers to all of the actual towers, you know, because we only did the one last stream. We spent all stream doing this one little thing. Because you know how it is if you're a regular on the stream. You know, we get an idea, we spend ages trying to work out how to get it to work. But then once we got it to work once, the other ones kind of speed up quite dramatically. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be decorating each of these little guard towers so that they can have some personality. You know, we're going to ask you guys what should be in tower number 1. And then you'll go ahead and say, a brand new car, final render. And I'll say, no, we can't get a brand new car in there. It's way too small. But maybe we can get a model in there. Or something along those lines. You know, we're going to personalize all of these little guard towers right here. And it's going to be Sweet Caroline. Uh-oh. Sang on the live stream yet again. Cringe alarm every time I sing on the live stream, of course. Of course, of course, of course, of course, of course. So now, who else is in the chat right here? Caden Smith says, don't forget Affected Wind to render. No, I definitely went ahead and chanted Affected Wind right there. People have been chanted Affected Wind in the chat right there. And David Clavs says, shout us out. Who do you want shouted out, David Clavs? David Clavs wants someone shouted out. Didn't say who, though. Will Ewer says, hey Final, what's up? When's this mod releasing and will it be on Xbox? I honestly have no idea when it's going to be out. I've said it every time we stream, but I'll obviously say it again in case some people are new here. I don't actually have a release date for this. The reason I don't have a release date for it is because if I give people a release date... Oh my gosh! Another one right there! David Perry donating $9.99 through Super Chat and says... No, oh, actually, we need to go and scroll here. Nobody can do out me. Hashtag Marine Corps. Have we got a donation war going between David Perry and Affected Wind? Is that what's going on? Have we got a little donation war going? Huh? You know, I always say make love, not war, but if it's a donation war, then there's plenty of love being spread around, isn't there? I salute you, my friend. Thank you very much, David Perry. Everyone get a chant in the chat. Perry, Perry, Perry. Or, I don't know, again, I need to come up with like a marine chant for David Perry. Like something to do with donations and streaming, but it's like a Marine Corps military chant. I don't really know. But as I was saying, thank you very much again, buddy. Everyone go ahead and chant that. But as I was saying to Will, I don't want to put a release date on this because then I have to hit that release date. And if I don't hit it, people will be disappointed. But, because this was only going to take like 2 months or so. Well, we're on like stream 34. So it's taken quite a while. It's probably taken more like 3 or 4 months. So yeah, it is what it is. And also something else I want to say, guys. Originally, I was going to be... We did the building section. That's obviously all done. Now we're in the decorating section. And then I was going to do NPCs. I'm not going to do NPCs next, I'm going to do interiors next. Because I realised if we want NPCs inside the interiors, then we'll have 2 sections on NPCs. That doesn't make sense. So what we're going to do, we've done the building, we're now on the decorating. We're probably going to end the decorating pretty soon in a couple streams time. Then we're going to do the interiors, then we're going to do NPCs. Does that make sense? And obviously we'll have edited videos for each section. Okay, so now, I need you guys to shout out in the chat. What is this little guard towers here going to be decorated like? What is going to be this guard's thing? The last one was kind of a simple run-of-the-mill guard tower. You know, he's got some ammo, he's got a magazine to read, he's got a radio, he's got a place to sit down. But what kind of decorations are going to go in this tower? What is this guard going to be like? Is he going to be someone who loves reading books, so it's going to be like a nice pile of books here? Is he going to have like maybe a little TV up here or something like that? You know, maybe doesn't really pay attention too much to what he's doing, so he's just got his feet up watching TV all the time? Is it full of beer or something like that? I don't know. Full of magazines? Nudie magazines? I honestly don't know. But you guys have got to let me know. And Semi Soy says, could the PS4 handle this mod? Right now, the PC can't even handle it. But we are going to spend a long time optimizing this mod. And once we optimize it, hopefully it should start to run on all the other systems as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's like with the optimization done. Because it doesn't run very well on the PC as it is. But it is what it is. So yeah. Some people say electronics. That would be kind of cool. Electronics would be good. We could have some little electronic sections up here. You know, we've already got a radio, but again, we could have like a TV or something like that. Caden Smith says, was that donation background from Jurassic Park? Yes, it was. It was the Dilophosaurus. It was for Dilophosaurus. Little GIF that was. GIF? It's a GIF. I say GIF. And Ethan Lawrence says, hello, Render. Hello there, Ethan. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. And Ogre Fitzgerald says, maybe make it a synth hideout with electronics and stuff. Well, no, it's just this little section here. It's just this little guardhouse. You know, it's not a settlement or a room or anything. It's just this one this one tiny little section here. David Perry once again donated 99 cents through Super Chat. What's that now, David Perry? What's that now, David Perry? I'm not too sure what the actual amount is. I'll have to check it out. But everyone go ahead and chant, Perry, Perry, Perry. I don't know what Perry's being told. Donations up. Perry's hold. Oh god, we definitely get a cringe alarm for that. God, that was awful. I also need you guys in the chat to recommend donation chant songs, so we can go ahead and put that in there. But okay, let's go ahead and have some electronics for this one. This is what this guy likes. This guy likes electronics. We can have it so there's like a little TV. The other one had a radio. We can probably go ahead and use a radio as well. Go ahead and grab that radio here. Hey, you got one of them old radio jukeboxes here. Go ahead and playing some of those show tunes. Let's go ahead and actually hit record now, seeing as we actually didn't record most of last stream. We only recorded like half an hour of it out of 2 hours. Well, that's obviously no good, but it is what it is. I have to work some of my editing magic right there to go ahead and make that work. So, let's go ahead and rotate this down there, throw my hand down, flip it and reverse it. I want to go ahead and maybe have this one be... where should we put this radio? We'll go ahead and have it like under... Oh, we can't have it under there because the antenna are there, aren't they? The antennas stick up. The antenna is sticking up. Let's go ahead and maybe... have it like that. Have it a little like that. Maybe? Nah, it's kind of stupid. What about a stool? Let's see if we can get a little stool. See if we get like a little bar stool or something. Pop it up here, which we can stick the radio on or something like that. NPC office stool. That's an institute one. We don't really want that. Diner stool. Yep, that'll do. Could you please pass me that stool? Okay, let's go ahead and pop the old radio up on this one then. I don't know how we got the stool up here, but there's a stool up here. Rock and roll. Hey, maybe the player will go, this is such a deep mod. I wonder, how on earth did the guy get it up here? Maybe I'll investigate. I'll make my own story. Which of course is the typical excuse for games developers now who can't be bothered to make up a story. Well, let the players make their own story. Will you now? How about I go ahead and buy someone else's game? Maybe a damn story. Do you remember Soul Reaver? Yeah, good story. Loved it. What else have we got? And Calvin Smith says, Perry donates half his college savings, but does not need to because he's cool. I don't know about that. Perry can do whatever he wants with his money. I'm obviously very, very grateful that people go ahead and donate to these streams because it helps keep the streams going. In fact, speaking of money and stuff, why don't we also go ahead and get the Patreon people scrolling across? Because we keep these streams entirely ad-free. Let's see if we can get a TV in here. We keep these streams entirely ad-free because otherwise, one, we don't want Google interrupting the stream, you know, with ads popping up constantly and stuff. That's irritating. But also because it means that the streams are actually worth it financially, so to speak. Because streams... I'm probably going to talk about it quite a lot this stream, but streams actually very heavily hurt a YouTube channel, it turns out. It won't anymore, but to put the basics of it is that if you have a stream on your YouTube channel and people watch it afterwards, but they only watch it for like 20 minutes out of 2 hours, then that means they've technically only watched like 10% of the video, and then that ranks you down in YouTube. That's why the channel has been really struggling recently. So to counteract that, these streams are no longer going to be live for you to watch afterwards. They're instead going to be in the playlist. So you won't get a public notification. You just got to go on the playlist if you missed it. Does that make sense? That way new subscribers still come in and we can still go ahead and do live streaming, but also make it so that you can watch them afterwards. Does that make sense? It just means if you miss a stream, you've got to go on the playlist to watch it. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. Wow. How did I miss that? We've got a giant TV in here. Where is this in... Where is this? It says Diamond, so presumably it's in Diamond City somewhere. I've never seen that TV before. How big are we talking? Dude! Since when have we had a giant TV here? Wow. How about we go ahead and see if we can do anything with this, you know? Can we get like a video playing on it or something? If so, we're having it. Material swap. Oh, it's looking like we can't do anything like that. But we can go ahead. We could just have it in the background, I suppose. That's kind of cool, you know, that's kind of cool. Let's see if we can squeeze this onto the chairs or something. Why not? It's called the Diamond TV, so presumably this is somewhere in Diamond City already. I've just never seen it before. If not, we're having it. We're having that one, Bernard. Let's go ahead and scroll it up right here. Where's a good place to put it, actually? Oh, maybe it's not in Diamond City because there's nowhere for it to friggin' go. We'll leave it for now because I have no idea where that's going to go. No idea where that's going to go. Okay. So yeah, the Patreon people whose names have been scrolling across right now, they are different to the regular donators of the stream. The people who support the Patreon, they directly finance the channel itself, meaning that they pay for the editing software and the internet connection we are currently streaming on. So if you want to support the channel that way, on a monthly basis, the Patreon is the way to go. Or, if you love watching the live streams, then you want to, you know, look really cool in the chat right there, you can go to become a sponsor. And if you become a YouTube sponsor, then you get special emojis in the chat, which you can use. Like, I'm going to go ahead and put one right here. Like, I'm going to go ahead and put the cringe alarm emoji into the chat. Oh, whatever. I'll also put the old dog meat one in there as well, why not? And if you're a sponsor, you can go ahead and use those ones right there. Just pop them into the chat right there. And then that means you can go ahead and look really cool in the chat. Not only that, but you get a special emblem next to your name so people know you're a sponsor. And the more sponsors we get, the more emojis we unlock, the more YouTube give us. So that's cool. Because right now we're at our max emojis. I think we need to hit 15 sponsors to go ahead and unlock more emotes for you guys to use in the chat, you know. Okay. What else are people saying in the chat then? What else are people saying in the chat? Mr. Blonde Guy says, Render, what is your thoughts on Tommy Robinson? I don't think I know who that is. Is that the Britain First guy? Oh, I don't care to mention any of that on stuff like that. Really don't care. Ooh. Here we have got another model for that TV, but it's blank. Can we put images on this one? Can we? No. Oh, wait a sec. I was clicking on the wrong thing. Can we? No. Oh, darn it. I was really hoping we could have like a giant TV with something playing in the background. That would have been so sweet. That would have been so sweet indeed. Team MJ says, how'd you get on PS4? You don't get on PS4 yet. It is not out yet. It is not out yet. It's not going to be out for quite a while, actually. So, TV. What kind of TVs do we have? There's that one, but that's no real good, because that's on a stand, isn't it? I want one which we can put onto this metal bench, don't we? And they are out there. Is it television? That one. I think that one might be just labelled television rather than TV, you know? Okay, Scotsman Games says, I sneezed so hard I had a freak out. Oh, I hate that, man. I absolutely hate that. You know, sometimes when you sneeze so hard, you're worried your anus prolapses. Am I the only one? I don't really know. Dave, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? Yeah, Dave knows, alright. They're not a little boy. Television. Is it television or is it just TV? Loading screen pre-war television. Workshop television. Oh dear, it's not giving me an actual option there, is it? Let's go take a look at that one. No, that's not the one I want. I want the one without the feet. See, that one's got feet. There we go, that's what I'm after. The last one on the list. Pop that right there. There we go. This guy's got one of the old idiot boxes right here. He's going to go and watch some of that cartoons on the idiot box. With his low nipples. My nipples aren't low. They're just right. Anyone know what that's from? If anyone knows what that's from, then I reckon you're probably about my age. About 25, 26, something like that. Or you're watching stuff which you shouldn't have been. Anyways. So we've got a little television right there. That's not bad. Little Radiation King right there. Not very good branding. Let's be honest, you know. Radiation King. Not really a good idea, is it? Okay, so what I would like right now is something not so much that he can watch on the television. Maybe. We could have like some holotapes or something. That's not a bad idea, actually. We can go ahead and get some old holotapes in here, you know, so we can go ahead and watch some of his favourite cartoons, like. Yeah, that's some of that Tom and Jerry right there. An important thing you realise when you're growing up, you know, especially if you're younger. The moment you realise you've grown up is when you see Tom and Jerry and you realise that Tom is the good guy and Jerry's the horrible one. When you're a kid, you always root for Jerry because, you know, he's a mouse and he's like, oh no, he's always being chased by the cat. But no, when you grow up, you realise Jerry was a real horrible fellow. He's always trying to get Tom in trouble. He's always causing mischief. Oh dear God. That's not right. Always getting people into trouble. Let's see. I'm looking for just regular old holotapes. Are there just regular static holotapes, I wonder? I don't know, actually. Let's see if we can go into the actual static part. As soon as I can find it. And then we can just type in, like, holotape. Because I don't want to go ahead and convert all these holotapes to be by myself and all that stuff, you know what I mean? I don't want to do any of that stuff. I just want to go ahead and just have it so I can drop it in, you know? Make it easy for me. Make it easy for me. Make it easy for us all. So, a miscellaneous item. I can never ever find it. Word objects, possibly. Set dressing. Static. There we go. I can never ever find this section here. Okay, so it's looking like there aren't any. There are hologram projectors for the vaults. What if I type in tape then? Just tape. No, that's like bits of metal and stuff. Oh, nice bits of metal though. We could probably go ahead and use that somewhere. What's that for? That's like an industrial silo thing, isn't it? We don't really want that. We don't really want that. And Sneaky Ninja 98 says, hello, Final, how are you? I'm not bad, thank you. How are you? Are you alright, Sneaky Ninja? Are you being sneaky? I don't really know. Well, I saw you, so evidently not. And Dave 3. Let's go ahead and see what's up. Dave 3 says, watch Building with Mods on it. I've been watching Building with Mods, have you? Hey, put a donk on it! And says, the one with the Soul Survivor's house. The Soul Survivor's house? What, just, do you mean the one in Sanctuary Hills? Maybe. I think I know the one you're talking about. Okay, well, it's not there. There isn't a static holotape there. Maybe if I type in game, maybe, possibly a game. You want to play a game? Thinking like holotape games or something like that. There's board games. Board games. We don't want that. Oh, are these the holotape games? They're under the notes section. Interesting. Right, cancel that because oh, wait a sec. The games are in Swift. The games are made in Flash? Does that mean, hypothetically speaking, I could go ahead and download a game from Miniclip or something and play it on the Fallout Pip-Boy? It's probably not as simple as that, but in theory, yeah. That's kind of cool. Okay, so right now, what I need to do, I need to go ahead, oh, for God's sake, I keep doing it wrong. I need to go ahead and grab the holotape model data, which is this right here. So I can go ahead and convert it into a static model. So I can go ahead and place it down, you know? Let's see if I can go ahead and find any old static item. Really doesn't matter. Heck, I can probably use this if I want to. But let's just go ahead and randomly go into static. We've done this quite a lot on the on this build, you know, where we go ahead and convert things into static models. And it's very, very boring. But hey, it is what it is. Gets the job done. I'll just go ahead and looking through your chat and stuff like that. And Will US says, I must say, Final, that's an absolutely smashing blouse you have on. Do you like it? Do I look great? Do I look great? I certainly hope so. I try to look special for you. Try to look special. But hey, it's way too freaking hot for this jumper, I tell you what. It's boiling in here. It is so hot in here. So take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot. I want to take Render's shirt off. What? So, let's see if we can go. Oh, should we get a cringe alarm for that? I suppose so. Uh-oh. Oh my, I thought we broke the cringe alarm then for a second. We can't break the cringe alarm. Whatever shall we do if there is cringe? Not ring the cringe alarm? Can't have that. Alright, so let's go ahead and name this holotape right there. I don't care if it's all the same holotape, if I'm completely honest. Let's go ahead and replace the model around. There we go. That right there. Looks very boring like that, I know. Looks very boring. But now we've got a static holotape. Static meaning that it won't blow out of the wind and stuff like that. Because if you don't make it static, then say if there's a huge like rad storm or something, it could get blown away. NPCs can knock it over or take it. The player can knock it over or take it. And we don't want that. We're not gonna take it. So now let's go ahead and find that model we just made. And remember, all we did was swap the model directory information over. We didn't technically create a new asset, which means this works on PlayStation 4, which is great. You can also do it the other way. You can go ahead and swap the models round for furniture. So if you wanted to, you could go ahead and grab a chair and swap the model to be, I don't know, what are those, what are the horses called? The ponies. I forget what they're called. You could go ahead and make one of them a chair if you wanted to, or a stool. That being said, that's a pretty freaking sweet idea. We totally need to do that at one point, don't we? We need to go ahead and get one of the ponies and make it a stool so that you can sit on it. You know? Kind of like those fairground rides. Kind of like those fairground rides. We're going to pop that right there. More notifications coming up. Ugh. So we've got one little holotape game here. I just want to flip it over. There we go. Throw my hand down, flip it and reverse it. But we've got that there. Let's go ahead and get like a little bin, like a little container. I'm basically, what I've got in my mind is something that you can often get in Creative Clutter. It's a little basket with holotapes in it. And I'm going to try to get that. Unless, is there like a, here's an idea. Man, this idea is so good you could put a hat on it and call it a weasel. Let's go ahead and grab one of the magazine racks. Shrink it down and put holotapes in it rather than magazines. God damn it, that's a goddamn genius. Dave, did you hear that idea? I know, I'm goddamn clever, aren't I? Okay, so magazine. If I can spell magazine correctly. There we go, right here. So, magazine rack swivel. This is what I'm after. Yep, that's it right there. Oh, I can tell. This is gonna be the best thing since Jesus on toast, this is. Bring this down right there. Oh, I like it. I like it. This idea is tight. It might be a bit of annoying to actually get the tapes in there. But I like the idea. I think the idea is good. Do you know what the worst part about this is? There's no way for the player to even get up here. They're not even going to see half of this stuff. But you know how it is. You need to go ahead and make things realistic. Otherwise, what's the point? So, there have been a couple of times, like regular viewers will know, that people who make more mainstream mods have come into the stream and said, hey, can I use that idea if I make it into like a settlement object? So yeah, sure, go ahead. Because I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so now, let's throw your hand down, flip it and reverse it. Missy Elliott up in there. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here. I can't ring the cringe alarm right now. I'm focusing right now. I will ring the cringe alarm though, because I've been singing. Okay, it's not working. We're going to have to slide this in numerically, aren't we? We're going to have to do it manually. Oh, gosh. So, why... Right now, I'm just adjusting its positional data right here. I'm not actually adjusting the object, so to speak. I'm not changing the object. I'm just going ahead and doing it this way. What else are people saying in the chat then? Dave the narrator says, Render walked... Oh, I see what you're doing. Dave the narrator says, Render talked to air, also known as Dave. An annoying holotapes and the player and realism. I sat down thinking to myself, my god, will this stream ever pick up in viewers? Or will we stay at 29? Oh, 29 is not bad actually. Okay, so let's see if we can go ahead and do it one by one. Render clicked the mouse with much vigor and appreciation for its controls, knowing that just several decades ago such amazing control of computer systems was not possible. So there's that. It's at a slight angle, isn't it? It's at a slight angle. So let's see if we can... It's not 45 degrees, is it? It's also not on the Y, it's on the X-axis. Let's go ahead and adjust it 1 degree at a time on the X-axis. X gonna give it to you. Waiting for you to get it on your own. X go deliver to you. Knock knock, open up a door to strill with the non-stop pop up of stainless steel. Yeah, I know DMX. Oh, oh. Okay, that was awful, DMX. Okay, I'm going to stop now. DMX is watching this going, man, you know, he's ripping off Missy Elliott, he's ripping off me. This gotta be a rip star. You goddamn tracer. Your mother was a tracer. Okay, I think that's one in. I think we fit that in quite nicely. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Isn't that just the best thing since Jesus on Toast on Broadway? Look at that right there. Dave the narrator says, Render, as people say, is a... Dave the narrator says, Render, as people say, is a god, when really it is Cordless 7. Hey, we can both be gods, you know? You ever heard of the Greeks? They had loads of gods. Loads of them. Loads of them. And Monsieur Flamingo says, hey Render, I'm a biscuit, not noticing you went live. Oh, Monsieur Flamingo. Oh, Monsieur Flamingo, why aren't you not noticing the notification? Yes. Alright, so we've got one holotape there. That's pretty good. Are we just going to duplicate the same one? Again, since the player can't even get up here, I'm okay with just duplicating the same one. But maybe we should duplicate the same blank one. Because that actually has a label on it. I've just realised we could just get a blank holotape. That would be much easier in the long run, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it just be a bit easier if we did that? Dave, wouldn't that be easier? You're goddamn right it'd be easier. Okay. What I am going to do though, because it is really hot right now, we're going to go ahead and consult the surgeon. We're going to go ahead and consult the surgeon. Good old Dr. Pepper right here, also known as the saviour of all humanity. I've actually got cans of Dr. Pepper, actually. These are some of the, these are leftover from a charity live stream, actually. There we go, there we go. The only thing I don't like about drinking, like, fizzy pop out of cans is because when it's in a can, you can't really take a really big gulp, you know? I could put it into a glass, but the glass is all the way over there, and, you know, you don't want to let the glass tell you what to do. You know, you don't want the glass to dictate what you are going to do with your life, you know? You need to be in control, not the glass. Inanimate objects should never, ever rule you. Never. Let's go ahead and find the static object of the holotape we just made. Like, technically speaking, Actually, wait a sec. Let's just go ahead and grab any old one right here. Holotape 3. I don't know. I presume this is a blank model of a holotape. Holotape prop. Yep. Okay, they're all the same. So if I can go ahead and find that static model. Yep, right there. Let's go ahead and make a new one. We're going to do exactly the same as we did before. Just go ahead and swap it over, except this one won't have the Atomic Command label on it. Because the other one said Atomic Command on it, but now this one is blank. So we can go ahead and use the same one. You know what I mean? Holotape blank. And again, it's just static. There's nothing fancy about it. Holotape blank. Holotape blank. We're loading it up with blanks again, boss. Load you up with blanks, that's for sure. Hey! See what I did there? Now, here we go. Let's see if we can go ahead and slide this one into position also. Well, it's completely wrong there for a start. Oh, this is a good idea. Who else thinks this is a good idea? This idea is so good. Will Hewitt says, I quite enjoy watching you play House Flipper. I can't wait for you to get to the real houses where you can do what you want. That's kind of going to be in the next video. I've already got it recorded. We do one order, and then we actually do buy a house, which we are going to be fixing up. So there we go. There we go. And then David Clabb says, I'm back. Hello there, buddy. Back in black. And hit the sack. It's been so long. I'm glad to be back because I'm let loose from the noose. Right, go ahead and rotate this way. You see, I like doing little things like this. You know, sure, it's great to go ahead and build a giant city, which we have been doing, but it's the little things in the city which make it great. You know what I mean? And not only that, but even though we've said the player is never going to see this, I need to go ahead and adjust the size. It's a little bit too big, this one. Oh, the holotape game's smaller. Or did I just decrease its size automatically? I don't really know. But, I suppose realistically speaking then, we should make this a bit bigger. Rather than have tiny holotapes, we should have a bigger rack. You always need a bigger rack, am I right? Yeah? Dave? Yeah. I said big rack. Okay. Oh, sorry, burping right there. So this is 100% size, this holotape. Why didn't it let me bring up the object properties? Let me select the object properties, please. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. Oh, for God's sake, it's being difficult, isn't it? It's being difficult. This is irritating. And Chase DPlate7745 says, love your videos. Oh, thanks, Chase. It's very kind of you to say. Hopefully you're enjoying this one. But I don't see how you can enjoy it, seeing as it's just like some old man, you know, wondering how to get a piece of technology working. How'd you get this working? Mirror! Mirror! I don't know how to work this new fancy tomfoolery thing. Come on now. Edit. I don't know. I don't know why it's not working either. It's got to be somewhere, right? Let's go ahead and close this down like this. Close that down like that. I need to go ahead and change that old wallpaper back, don't I? To boom, Jurassic Park! I hope you guys enjoyed the Jurassic Park video. Yesterday? Day before yesterday. Great fun to do that video. Great fun game. I'm definitely going to do some more. Everyone who watched it seems to really, really enjoy it. They say it's really good, they say. They say, oh, that's pretty good, that one, Render. I like that one. Thumbs up. Solid work. All I want to do is scrap the... Oh, forget it. Forget it. Forget it. I really can't be bothered with it. I really can't be bothered. We'll fix this one later. Because it's not letting me select its data. And also, a big problem with working with a mod of this scale is that when you try to do the tiny things, the camera doesn't want to zoom in really close when you've got a huge amount of space. So designing the interiors, doing little things in the interiors, will actually be much easier. Much easier, in fact. But we've got the holotape blank one here. We need to go ahead and rotate it on the Z-axis. This is the menu I was trying to get with the other one, but it wasn't letting me for some reason. It's not on the Y. It's on the Z. X, Y, and Z. Because obviously Z is the depth, Y is the up and down, and X is the across. And of course the fourth dimension is time, which we cannot manipulate as of right now. So it was the X as well, wasn't it? X goal, give it to you. Nope. 45 as a base, maybe? Yeah, 45 as a base will work so far. And now rotate it one at a time. Probably didn't even need to adjust it in the first place, really. I probably only needed to adjust it like 3 degrees, you know? Ooh, that's almost good. That's almost good. Let's go ahead and work with the 0.1 of a Bethesda unit. Again, still no idea what roughly a Bethesda unit is in real space, but that's almost perfect. That's almost perfect, that is. 0.1. So now we're doing really fine adjustments here. Once we've done one and we're happy with it, we in theory can go ahead and do the others a bit easier, because it's just a matter of copying and pasting and then moving it down, you know what I'm saying? We might have to do 3 correctly. I don't really know yet. Go ahead and adjust this on the 0.1. I apologise if this bit is a bit boring, but hopefully you guys are enjoying yourself in the chat and kind of enjoying the concept. I'm kind of watching how the stream goes, you know? So, there's that. We need to make this a tiny bit bigger. Just a tiny bit bigger. That's a little bit too big. 0.1, like that. Okay, so we're really working with tiny scale things right now. Tiny scale things. Oh, god damn it. Damn it. Freaking just undid the thing I was trying to fix, didn't I? I'm really sorry about this, guys. You know how the Creation Kit is, especially if you've watched these streams for a while. Yes, please. There we go. I just need it to be a little bit bigger. What else are people saying then? Okay, David Clapp says, bye people. Okay, sorry buddy. Sorry to see you soon. Sorry to see you go soon, buddy. Hopefully you can tune in later. Hopefully you can tune in later. Okay, so we've got that a bit bigger. We're not going to get all these done. I want to get all these done in one stream. It ain't going to happen. We're still on 1 and we're 40 minutes in. We've only added like 2 things. Yet it is what it is, you know, I suppose, a lot of these streams. And also, I've come to the realization, guys, I've come to this realization. I don't like it, but I can't do the entire build on live stream. It takes too long still. So, decorating all the guard towers will be something I probably do myself, you know. But we'll do some of it on live stream. We'll still live stream the same amount. But we'll probably won't do every single part on the live stream. Because otherwise this just ain't going to get done anytime soon, you know. Basically means I'm only doing 2 hours every, what, 2 days? That's no good. Alright, that's in. That's looking good. That's as tight as a nun's glove on a construction site. Excellent stuff. Can I get a hell yeah in the chat for that? Can I get a hell yeah in the chat? Okay, Laura Elcher says, I always wished there was a holotape holder, like the magazine holder, so I could display them in my main home. Well, there we go. We're going ahead and getting this right now. And Sneaky Ninja says, final, can't people jetpack up there? That's the only way players can get up here. As far as I'm aware, anyway. I don't think there's any other way a player can get this high. Other than the jetpack. But I don't know. But I assume that's the only way. And even then, I'm not 100% certain if players can fit in here with power armor. If they can squeeze in, then they can walk around and stuff like that. It's okay. It's all static and stuff like that. But I just don't know if you can realistically get a suit of power armor in there. We'll find out, won't we? At some point. So now, keep going ahead and adding some more of these then. That's it. Once you got 1 in, the others are much easier. And there is it 3 or is it 4? There's 4 on this little rack right here. And edit it again. I wish the default was 0.01. There might be a way I can go ahead and adjust that. I mean, you can adjust a lot of the other default settings in the Creation Kit. Maybe I can do it here. So for moving things to build a world, 1 is okay. But for me, mostly a decorator, let's face it, mostly a decorator rather than a builder, then having 0.1 is my kind of preferred measurement of adjustment. Back on the X right there. A little bit on the Z. I'm just looking at this. Are they all going to fit? Are they all going to fit realistically? We've got to make a little more room by moving this one back slightly. We can move this top one back just a little bit. There is still the space for it to move back. It's on the Y That's too far, but okay, let's go ahead and move it, say, 0.7. 0.7 that way. That should be good. I technically moved it back, like 0.2 on the direction I wanted it. Okay. Now let's try this one. 0.1. Yep, that's good. Now it's got the clearance. Now it's got the clearance to go and have multiple ones in a row. Only just. Lower it down a tad. How's that? Oh, wait, no. No. There isn't enough clearance, is there? There isn't enough clearance. What we need to do, we might just have to cheat it in a way. We might just have to cheat it in a way. Because technically speaking, you shouldn't be able to fit these in. But we're going to make them fit in, you know? We're going to make them fit in just with short brute force, basically. I'm going to ram it in. Which one do I want now? That one? Just like that. Yep, okay, okay. It's not perfect. It's really not perfect. But it's probably as good as we're going to get, basically. Oh, god damn it. Redo. I'm sorry, guys. I keep messing up today. Oh, I got it right first time. Never mind. No need to go ahead and do it numerically. Just like that. Because, you know, once you've done 2 and you've got the layering correct, you can just do that, essentially. There we go. There we are. So we've got all 4 there. We've got 4 there. Duplicate them. What's the old saying? Measure twice, cut once? That's the thing, you know. You spend ages getting those looking good. And then once they're really good, then you can just duplicate 4 all at once, you know. It looks kind of like a toast rack, doesn't it? Making me hungry. I want some toast. Anyone else want some toast? Dave, put toaster on, would you? Dave doesn't actually like human food too much. You know, Dave much prefers eating reindeer flesh still. But hey, you know, got to wean him off that. You know, it's something Dave struggles with. But he's getting better, aren't you, Dave? Yeah, you are, you naughty little devil. So bring this forward. Oh, a little too far. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Well, so Larry Doyle says, final render, it's looking awesome. You're doing a really good job. Thanks, mate. Thanks very much, buddy. That's really good to know. Really good to know. Because it takes forever to go ahead and make some of these mods and stuff like that. And sometimes people don't even notice some of these little things in the background, you know? Sometimes people don't even notice. But I do think we have done a lot of little things like this in this particular mod. We've added a lot of cool little things in the background. So hopefully people see them, you know? And if it's something really cool like this, we'll probably use it again in other places. Like maybe we'll put this in the bar or casino area, you know? Just so players are more likely to spot it and go, hey, that's a pretty cool idea right there. Hey, that thing looks so good, I'm going to go ahead and put a hat on it and call it a cat. I don't know where I'm coming from with that either. Alright, so now we've got 4. No, wait. Should have been done now. Now I'm just going to duplicate 8 of them. Just like that. You can bet your ass we're going to group these once they're done. Definitely going to group these once they're done. Group! I said group. Not grope. Before anyone says. Alright, go ahead and pop that in there. Oh, I've just realised. We haven't checked Twitter yet, have we? We haven't checked the Twitter at all. Whenever we do these live streams, we always go ahead and have the Twitter open. So you can send in your selfies of yourself enjoying the live stream. But I forgot to mention it. You know, we had that little donation war at the start and we just got completely distracted. Okay, that's done. That's looking really, really nice. So go ahead and send in your messages to final_render on Twitter. That is final_render on Twitter. And when we go ahead to take a look at some of this stuff in game, in about 10 minutes, we can go ahead and look at some of your messages and your selfies of you guys enjoying the live stream. And we do it then because we're actually waiting for the game to load at that point. So it's a nice thing to go ahead and do while waiting for the game to load, you know? There we go. So let's call this hollow tape rack. Hollow tape rack. Yeah, that's one of those words that looks wrong. You know, hollow tap rack, it says. Hollow tap rack. Okie dokie. So it's got some in games. It says, final render. Can you show people my Dr. Pepper 3D model, please? Oh, I don't know if it's saved or anything, buddy. I don't know if it's saved or anything. And but you can go ahead and check out It's got some in-games as 3D work on my Discord if you want to. You can go ahead, follow me on Discord. The link is in the description. So you can go ahead and talk to me and other people in the render community. In fact, the renderlings, as we refer to ourselves, quite a few of them are actually already in the chat as well. So you can go ahead and talk to some of the other renderlings in the Discord. So that's fantastic, isn't it? That looks so neat. That took way too long. That took about 25 to 30 minutes. But that looks cool. That is so good. I like it. I love it. I'm going to call him my baby. You know what I mean? That's my baby. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragdoll gal. See if we can get like a camera or something. I don't know. Cameras. Why not? Video camera. That's not the camera I was going for. That's like a cinematic camera. Oh, by the way, I've got a bone to pick with you, internet. Every time I place these, I always use this part as the front. I always use this part of the front, and people always go, "Final render, you idiot. That's the wrong way." One, no, professional cameraman here. This is the back, and that is the front. Those are zoom lenses. You rotate it around to get a bigger zoom on there. And that's the part you would look through. See, there's even a shroud on the top to stop the glare coming down. I'm better for people telling me I place the cameras the wrong way. See, it's even got that little thing there. Pointing, saying which way to go. Rant over. Let's go ahead and get the cringe alarm for that rant right there. Because seriously, every time I place these cameras and I place them the correct way, people say it's the wrong way. It's not the wrong way. You got it wrong. Alright. Security cameras. Ooh, security cameras. That would be a cool thing to have. We'll place those some other time. We'll place those some other time. I want to focus on this guy's little workstation first. Do I really want a camera though? Is it really? It's not really electronic, is it? What else would you have for an electronics area? It sounds weird, but I just picture like an Arduino or something, you know? Something to tinker with. Circuit board? I think there is like a static circuit breaker kind of thing. Circuit board military. No, that's not right. We've used them before. Maybe it's like rewiring something so we can go ahead and use it for something else. Or we could just go ahead and use one of those and go ahead and make it static, couldn't we? Circuit board military. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, wait a sec. I didn't make a duplicate of that. No, there's someone who made a duplicate in this and they didn't actually rename it again afterwards. You see stuff like that in the creation kit, which I always think is cool. Sometimes you see something which was clearly something written by a Bethesda employee, but they just didn't rename it. You know, I always like that kind of stuff. It's like, oh yeah, humans did make this, you know? Kind of gives it a little bit of believability. Okay. I wonder, are we going to get any more donations this stream? That's what I want to know. Are we going to get any more donations? We've had some pretty nice donations in so far. We had a little donation war between David Perry and Affected Wind. And of course, we also had Ottoman Cat go ahead and donate in as well. I wonder if we're going to go ahead and get any more. David Perry currently has the biggest amount of donations on the stream so far with 17... With $18 so far, David Perry has donated towards the stream so far. Who is going to be our next highest donator? Who's going to be our next one? Who's going to go ahead and donate $20? That's what I want to know. Who's going to go ahead and donate $20 using the Super Chat? Or the PayPal, if you prefer. In fact, the PayPal would be a good way to go ahead and donate, because I'm going away on the weekend. It would be nice to have some PayPal money. But anyways, let's go ahead. Mod crate. What's this? Oh, that's what it means. Okay, never mind, never mind. Let's go ahead and make a duplicate of this. Let's call it, circuit static, and go ahead and swap the nifs around. Again, I'm literally just copy and pasting the file directory round. And okay, create a new form. Always create a new form. You don't want to overwrite the old one, you know what I'm saying? Because otherwise all of the weapon static models will look like circuit boards, which would be kind of cool, I suppose. But where is it now? Circuit static, there we go. Let's go ahead and pop this down. There we go, he's got a little circuit board right here. Again, static, so it can't move. I know it seems like a lot of effort when you could just drop one down. But that's the difference between making like a location and making like a player home, for example. I don't want the player to move this. But if it was like a player home, it'd be like, here, have this military circuit board, you know, that'll help you. Thanks for donating. Donating? Thanks for downloading. But no, I want that to stay there. Because whenever I've done player homes, I always like having stuff that the player can use in there. Because, you know, then it's like, here's a free gift for going ahead and downloading, you know, here's like a couple mini nukes or something, I don't know. What else have we got? Solstry is in the chat who says, haven't been in my streams for a while. Have you got the entrance done? And if so, do you have customs for it? No, we haven't done that. We like the idea, don't we, of having like, probably just right over here, you know, in this section, just having like some security fencing that you've got to walk through. So you can't just enter. You know, you need to go in and get past some security. We haven't done that yet, but it's definitely something we would look into. We're currently working on security guard towers right now. These little towers up here, where the guards will be living and working and stuff primarily. Alright, so what about like some screwdrivers? Screwdriver. And screwdriver. There we go. Tell you what I wish. I wish you could just go ahead and get the static models for everything. Yourself. I hate freaking converting things into static models, but it's something you gotta do. Okay, so there's a screwdriver right there. The NIF model for it, NIF data. You'll probably be able to learn more watching these live streams than you ever would by reading something, you know, that's just left by some snarky commenter or something like that, you know. Which is something I like. Because sometimes, you know, when you've got a problem with, say, the creation kit or modding, it's very hard to get an honest answer from someone about what the actual answer is. Because they've been doing it for so long, it's hard for them to actually comprehend. Someone might not know how to do the simplest of things. I find that with a lot of tutorials, actually, not just the modding community. But yeah, sometimes learning how to do something. Ooh, that's really nice wooden pallet, that is. That's a nice pallet, that is. Ooh. The amount of things I could do with that pallet. But anyways, screwdriver. Put that in there, and we are going to call it screwdriver. It is also a screwdriver. I don't remember what goes into a screwdriver. What goes into a screwdriver, people? Let me know in the comment section. What is a screwdriver? Besides, very alcoholic, if I remember correctly. Otto Ottoman58 says, hey, everybody, long time since I have been onto a final render stream. Hello there, buddy, nice to see ya. And we have also got Super Thanos says, I am the strongest. He's not just Thanos. He's Super Thanos, you know. Is it a bird? Is it a Thanos? No, it's Super Thanos. Dun 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 dun. Never really a big fan of Superman myself. I don't know, I just never really saw the appeal of it. Spider-Man's the best superhero. I don't care what people say. I haven't actually seen the new one. I need to. Last time I watched Spider-Man, it was The Amazing Spider-Man. You know, the first Andrew Garfield one. Or the not-so-amazing Spider-Man, I started to refer to it as, because it really wasn't a very good movie. I think the problem with that movie is that Lizard is a really boring villain. You know what I mean? Lizard's a very boring villain. But, you know, you can't do... They've already done the best ones, haven't they? We haven't seen Shocker yet. Supposedly the next Superman villain, not Superman, Spider-Man villain, is going to be Mysterio. That'd be quite cool. We haven't seen Mysterio done yet. What else is there? Let's go ahead and read some of this chat. Tango Fizz says, lol. Hello there, Tango Fizz, by the way. Nice to see you, nice to see you. Chelsea Taylor is in the chat. Oh, we love Chelsea Taylor. How you doing, Chelsea? Who says, orange juice and vodka is a screwdriver. Okay, good to know, good to know. I'll tell you what, it's a nice drink. An orange whip. An orange whip. You ever seen the Blues Brothers? John Candy? Orange whip. Orange whip. Orange whip. 3 orange whips. Yeah, that drink. Very nice. It's like dark rum, vodka, orange juice, and then, what is it, whipped cream on the top with some grenadine. Very nice. Very, very alcoholic, as you'd expect, but it's nice, it's tasty. Okay, Final Render does not condone the use of alcohol under the legal age in your country, though, by the way. Keep that in mind. We got a little television. We've got a circuit board. We've got a screwdriver. What else would you have for electronics? You'd have like a little bit of electrical tape, wouldn't you? Tape. Duct tape. Is it duct tape or electrical tape? I can't just type in duct, can I? Tape? We've got holotape, holotape, holotape. Those are all the tapes I made. Is it really not? Oh no, there just isn't a static model of it. Okay, so duct tape. We're going to have duct tape because there isn't electrical tape in the game. And duct tape solves everything. Duct tape really does solve everything. Did you guys see the Mythbusters special on the desert island? That was amazing. You know, on Mythbusters, they were stranded on a desert island, and they only had duct tape. They had like a pallet of duct tape, and they had to do everything they needed to survive using only duct tape. And they did it. They made like solar stills, they made tools, they made shoes, they made shelter, they made everything, like hammocks and stuff, out of duct tape. And then eventually topping it off by making a boat out of duct tape and escaping the island. Mythbusters was such a cool show. Such a cool show. They went on for like 14 seasons or something like that. That's a very long time for a show to go on. Okay, so what is it? Duct tape. I forget, I'll just type in tape. It'll be easy to find. Tape, please. There we go, so that's it. Type in tape. And now find the static stuff. Scrolling, 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 scrolling. There we go. Yep, that's some duct tape, alright. Good old duct tape. Good bit of gaffer right there. Okay, we could probably get one more thing in here. Something to put under here. And then we'll go ahead and see what this looks like in game. And then move on to the other one. Yeah, move on to another one after that. Okay, what's it there? We have got Lapis Lucas says, RIP, he didn't read my last comment. Well, I've read this one, buddy. Let me see if I can quickly scroll up in the old chat right here. Who says, Final Render, have you ever thought about using the creation kit in New Vegas for anything? I haven't, no. I've never tried it. I haven't tried it in Fallout 3 now, think about it, actually. I never tried it. I tried it once for Skyrim, and it was kind of similar, but one or two things were different. But I'd have to give it a go. I'd have to give it a go. Super Thanos says, why do British people say Thanos different from America? It's just accents, I guess, really. Just accents, I guess. And a Sneaky Ninja says, I have to go for a shower and go to bed. Sorry, bye. It's okay, Sneaky Ninja. Everyone say goodbye to Sneaky Ninja, everyone. Remember, you can go ahead and check in the playlist tomorrow, so you can actually watch the final hour afterwards as well. You can go in and go into the playlist of this series, so you can watch them even if you miss the streams. So we need one more thing. We need one more thing to go ahead and put, like, under here. Something electronic, we said. We said that's kind of this guy's thing. Oh, I know. I know. Batteries. Like car batteries. That would be good. Because he needs to power his TV and stuff. I don't know how he got the TV up here. Makeshift battery. Now, these aren't static, are they? No. Okay, okay, okay. We're going to do it one more time. We'll have like a little battery bank. Now, last time I did this, made my own little static batteries, I also went to the effort to make little wires as well. But I think that's going to be too much effort for this section here. Well, it's not that it's going to be too much effort, I can't do it. It's going to be like, it's not really worth the effort, seeing as players are very unlikely to even come up here. You know? So, where is it? I need a static thing. Any old static thing will do. Any static will do. I closed my eyes. Drew back the curtain. 2C for certain, what I thought I knew. Which makes no sense, by the way. In other words, you said, I went to double check on something. Just say that, Jesus. Or Joseph, whatever your name is. Jesus, Joseph, it's the same story, isn't it? Okay, so, battery. Battery. There we go. Gone ahead and made some fantastic battery. I don't mean hitting someone. I mean, we have got a battery. Oh, right there, there we go. Got a little car battery right there. Nasty stuff, car batteries. Like, here's the thing about the batteries, yeah. The batteries. Would there be these kind of... Are these batteries actually for cars? I assume they're for cars, right? But I don't know, because I was under the impression that all cars in Fallout 4 ran on fusion cores. That's why when you blow up a car, there is a little explosion, nuclear explosion, little mushroom cloud. It's not just stylistically. It's because that's why, you know? And whatever, we'll just have like a little little cardboard box or something, why not? Big fish, little fish, cardboard box, you know? Cardboard box. There we go, right there. Just to fill in the space right there. And it fits under that table, just like a nun's glove. There we go. And maybe go ahead and rotate things a little bit. Rotate things a little bit, because as of right now, it looks a little too perfect, especially that battery right there. Go ahead and rotate them a little bit. Make it look like he's just kind of thrown it in and got it ready to go. Alright, so there's our little guard tower right there. Let's jump in game and take a look. let's jump in game and take a look. It also gives people who haven't seen the mod to go ahead and see it for the first time, you know. And as I said, you know, we're definitely going to have to, or I'm definitely going to have to build these guard towers out of stream. Otherwise, it's never going to get done. We'll probably do another one this stream, because we've done this one, that one we did last stream. And, yeah, let's go ahead and jump in game. I thought I had a little bug on my neck or something like that. The Eggman says, my name is a reference to the Beatles song, Druv. Cool, cool. The Eggman. And a Super Fan says, Spider-Man was my favourite death. It made me smile when he died. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. And Walder Earp P says, hopefully you add a strip joint. No. Well, we're not going to add a strip joint, but we are having a bar and casino. And we did think we could put like a strip pole in there, you know, but not like an entire dedicated building. We don't have the space for it. Okay, so what am I doing? Next Mod Manager. I finally updated my, you know, my stuff, I think. Anyways. Let me go ahead and read some of the other things. And Joseph Stalin but chill says, no, Joseph Stalin but chill is for a school project. Okay, that's very weird. It says, did somebody say Joseph? Did somebody call the Dinkster? And Mad D says, that's a great musical. I don't think I've actually seen it, you know. I know the songs and stuff. I don't think I've ever just sat down and watched it. Yeah, interesting. And Solchi says, at final render, you can add a little something for every faction, like a railroad or a little pub or a brotherhood or something like that. I don't really know if I need to, because the game does it by itself. Did you know that? Like, when you complete the game, depending on what faction you side with, Diamond City changes. Like, my one's got, like, Brotherhood of Steel guys walking around and stuff, and there's Brotherhood flags and stuff like that. Okay. And Tango Fizz 2004 says, just a thought, but how do they... No, just a thought, but how come they can't get old cars working in Fallout 4, considering they have vertibird and pre-war robots? Well, I don't think it's that cars don't work. I think it's just none work around here, you know? But you would think there would be more cars around, you know? Because think about it. Survival situation, yeah, survival situation. You're in the middle of nowhere, and you need to go somewhere. There's a car. Fix up the car. It's in pretty much every single zombie movie. That there's a broken car and they've got to fix it. So why not this as well? I don't know. And Jared YouTube says, hey Render, how are you? I'm here till the end of the stream. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. And remember, people, you can send in your selfies and your messages of yourself enjoying the live stream to my Twitter. That is final_render. I'm going to go ahead and take a look right now. Got to go and take a wee bit of a look here, so we can go ahead and see what is up. Okay, so here we go right here. While the game's loading, Laura Elch says, come share your Memorial Day by mingling your ideas with Final Render for his uppers class Diamond City, looking down on the peasants below. Well, that's definitely what we do. We go ahead and build up the upper classes, you know, where people like me, you, and the other renderlings belong. And Affected Wind says, I just had a storm. Oh gosh, hope everything's okay. This is from Affected Wind, by the way. Oh gosh. Oh man. Oh dude, that's awful. Oh man, just landed right on the car, or scratched the car. Oh, I'm sorry about that, buddy. That's really rubbish. That's really rubbish indeed. Oh man. Sorry to hear about your car, matey. Sorry to hear about your car. Hope you can get that sorted soon, or I hope there's insurance for it or something. I don't really know. And Pete Drew has gone ahead and says, oh, this is actually replying to something else Affected Wind says. I had that happen to me. It's something to do with the mods you have installed. Yeah, check this out, guys. This is from Affected Wind. He tweeted this. Affected Wind, unfortunately, is stuck inside the vault, presumably Vault 111. And nothing's working. Nothing's working. So it's like, yeah, you're kind of stuck in there, buddy. You know, there's definitely something to do with mods. Okay, but thank you very much for sending in your messages, guys. Thank you very much for sending your messages. Remember, you can send in your selfies and your messages to final_render on Twitter, and then we can go ahead and get some of your fancy faces on the live stream. We can't accept video because we can't check it for copyrighted content and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Or like safe for work content. So forgive me for not accepting video, but images we can go ahead and accept just fine. Your selfies are you guys enjoying the live stream. Heck, here's a challenge for you. I want a selfie of you guys enjoying the live stream while holding up a bit of paper which says Final Render on the bit of paper. go for it. And look at the badonkadonk on this character right here. Isn't that something special? Yeah, that's a pretty cool looking Raider outfit. Really cool Raider outfit. I never really spent too much time customizing the armors. I need to, actually. I need to. Aki Bergtop says, just here to watch. Sorry I can't sponsor. That's okay. If you can one day, I hope you consider it. That's all I can say. Okay, so guys. Important thing to note, if you are new here and you have never seen these live streams before. This mod is very laggy. But what you guys are seeing is even laggier. Okay, so right now it's probably looking like 25 frames a second for me. But for you guys it probably looks more like 10 or 15. Again, we will spend a lot of time optimizing the mod so it runs better. But anyway, so yeah. I did also look into the nav meshing a little bit. Again, there are just certain parts where I can't connect the nav meshing. It sucks. But I haven't been able to work out why yet. Again, I'll probably try to do some more with it soon. But here are our guard towers right here. Right on top of those. Because originally it was just... Let's go ahead and actually zoom in. You know, turn the free camera on so we can take a proper look. Originally, it was just these metal bars that you can see closest to us. Just these metal bars. And that was it. But now we have added this entire little platform here. Oh, that's a good point. We need to... Did it just crash? It actually did. Well, that's never happened before. Huh. That, I suspect, is something to do with... That's probably something to do with the weather mod now I think about it. Because I did update a load of stuff like that earlier on today. And it was literally just starting to rain. I suspect that was something along the lines of... Maybe the lightning sound effect was missing or something like that, so it crashed. Or maybe something along those lines, I don't know. We'll try it again. We'll try it again. I'm sorry this is boring, but we'll try it again. Need to go ahead and load in. Man, that sucked. Mod optimizing with final render. That'll be fun, won't it? Well, that'll probably be something I do off stream, you know? How's it? Go ahead and read some of this. The yeet machine. The yeet machine. Yeet. To say yogurt, you say yee. Says, will this be on PlayStation 4? Yes, the intention is to get it up and running on all systems, including the old PlayStation 4. So we'll go ahead and do that just fine. Go on and give the old neck a crack right there. Give the old neck a crack. Okay, turn that music back on. I'll just go ahead and check in something quickly. Yep, everything's good. Everything's good. Okay, and Lapis Lucas 01 says, I just sent you a tweet. Oh, did you? Let's go ahead and see. You sent me the same question as before. I've already answered that. You asked me, could I make something with the New Vegas Creation Kit, or have I made something with the New Vegas Creation Kit? I've never tried it. Do I have New Vegas installed? I might have installed it for the charity live stream, but we didn't actually play it. I didn't actually play it. I wonder. I'm curious now, because I've completely forgotten. I'm going to go ahead and check my Steam. Whilst, you know, this is loading. I mean, it's loading, you know, it's loading. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? What are the people saying? Okay, Scotsman Game says, if I DM you the 3D models, will you show them to everyone, please? Just send the images on Twitter, but I just do it on Twitter. I think that'll be easier. Tango Fizz says, please don't click your neck. I'm sorry, buddy. It's just a habit. It's a pretty nasty habit, but it is what it is. Cameron Lloyd says, hi. Hello there, Cameron. Nice to see you. To see a nice Lloyd. He's got like a mean-looking skull as their profile picture right there. Looking rather mean. Trying to give me some angst. Okay. I love the, what they did with the laser rifles as well in Fallout 4. Yeah, I mean, that it wasn't just a rifle. You could also make it a shotgun. You could make it, you know, a sniper rifle. That's all very good. Although, is it me, guys? Is it me? Or are the plasma rifles in Fallout 4 really rare and not very good? Is it just my imagination? Because in like Fallout 3 in New Vegas, plasma rifles were amazing. You know, they were still pretty hard to find, but they were extremely powerful. Whereas in Fallout 4, sorry, plasma rifles almost seem worse. In fact, laser rifles fired quicker because it was a laser beam. It would just go pew and hit the target. Whereas the plasma would kind of go pew, pew, and take a second extra or so on the travel time. So, I don't know, maybe it's just my imagination. And Wild says, been working on an airstrip, but I'm on PlayStation 4, so the blimp part is just black institute concrete walls. Oh, but you're going ahead and making a blimp out of wall section and stuff. That's cool. That's cool. Good to know. And Yeet Machine saying, will it be on PlayStation 4? Yep, okay. So now, here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. As soon as it, you know, catches up to speed, so to speak. Okay, just let it... Don't touch anything for a second. So don't touch anything for a second. Here we go. Okay. So again, the lag is going to look even worse for you guys. But it's still pretty bad, I'm not going to lie. But it won't be as bad for me, you know. I can see something a bit better than you guys can, I'll put it that way. Right, let's see if we can go ahead and... Tell you what, actually, let's go ahead and fix the weather. Because if it is the weather mod that made it crash last time, I want to go ahead and fix it now. Because I was doing some jumbling with my mods earlier. I didn't test it. Sorry. Okay, so let's see if we can go ahead and jump up now. If it crashes again, then we know it's not that weather mod, and then we'll just have to leave it, you know? Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the guard towers we were making. Go ahead and turn off those menus there. Alright, so the guard is still standing on the sofa right there. That's obviously a bit wrong. But yeah, we made this absolutely amazing little binocular thing right here. Yeah, which is made out of like, well, it's yardsticks, isn't it? It's rulers, you know, that you use in school. And then we've put hunting scopes on top of them to act like binoculars. Which I think is really cool idea. And that would work as binoculars, which is awesome. But the first section was just a simple guard place. You know, it's got a radio, it's got some signal flares, it's got some actual flares as well, it's got some ammo, it's got a radio. Simple stuff. But the one we just made, is, well, it's an electronics one, isn't it? Okay, so this one right here, not as much stuff. If we could think of something very quickly to go ahead and put on the under table, then we can go ahead and do that. Put down in the comment section now what we could put in this under section. Otherwise, we're just going to move on to the next guard tower, basically. We haven't got a guard in here yet. But yeah, so we have got a little radio here, which I believe is tuned to Diamond City Radio. And we've got this awesome holotape rack thing here. It's really cool. Really cool. I love it. I think it's fantastic. That was totally worth the, like, it took like 25 minutes, half an hour to make that. But I think that's really cool. I really like that. And we've also got a television right there. We have got military circuit board, a screwdriver, a little bit of duct tape, and also some power banks to go ahead and power his television. And that is one of the guard towers right there. We need to go ahead and put the binoculars up there as well. But besides that, we're going to move on to the next tower. What should we have for the next tower, guys? Maybe we can have some guy who's got like, maybe he's got loads of food or something like that, you know. Maybe he's a bit of a tubby guard. Maybe he's got lots of snacks and stuff off here. That would be a cool one. Alright, so let's go ahead and exit out of here. Then let's go ahead and exit out of here. Is it actually going to exit out of here? Oh yeah, it's crashed again. There we go. It normally does start to get a bit bad about this time of the stream now I think about it. Yeah. You know, about halfway through, it starts to lag out quite a bit. Let's just go ahead and quit out that way. That makes it a bit easier. Alright, so. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to go ahead and check, isn't it? I wanted to go ahead and check that. It was, Fallout. Yeah, what Fallout games do I own, I wonder? I'm pretty certain I've got all of them. But I've only played 3 of them, you know. 40 minutes of Fallout 1 I've played, but I haven't completed it, you know. It is what it is. That was something I said I wanted to do during the charity live stream, play Fallout 1. But we didn't, you know, we got completely sidetracked by other games. I've also technically got Fallout 4 VR, does that count as another one? Probably not really. But yeah, Fallout games right here. Fallout 2, 3, 4. Fallout New Vegas is installed. Yeah, okay, so I'll see if I can get the Creature Kit for that tomorrow, see how different it is. Just at least so I can get a bit more experience, you know what I mean? See what it's like. I'm not going to make a mod for it though. I'm not going to. I'm just not, you know. The game's been out for ages, you know. I'm not going to make a mod for it. Okay, so, Creation Kit. Here we go. And Wilder Up says, how about a hand radio to communicate with the other towers or the mayor? That is why we had the other radio in the main tower. Yeah, let's make it a thing so that there is always the radio, and some ammo in every tower. Do you think that would be a sensible thing? I think so. We'll go ahead and make it so that the middle shelf can have the batteries and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Aki Bergtop says, I've bought House Flipper. Yay! Yay! Good to know. I need to edit the next House Flipper video. I recorded it the other day. 2 days ago, I recorded like 4 videos in one day. That took a long time, you know, so what? 8 hours of just talking to myself, or talking to the camera, I should say. It's hard, you know? Obviously, we did the 12-hour live stream not long ago, and that was also hard, but at least I was talking to someone. You guys, you know? We're just doing it to no one. It's hard. It's what it is, you know? Okay. What else are people saying then? Scotsman Game says, no, Twitter first. Okay, let's go ahead and check the old Twitter first then. Let's go ahead and check the Twitter. Okay. Alright, so here is the message. Here is the message about the Dr. Pepper can. There you go, 3DS Max work right here. Dr. Pepper can. That looks gosh damn tasty. Let's go ahead and get a comparison here. Let me bring in my old OBS so I can see what I'm bringing up here. There we go. Dr. Pepper. That is actually like an older variant of the Dr. Pepper texture. That texture of Dr. Pepper was first used between January 3rd, 1723, and no, I'm kidding. So yeah, there is a photo of some of the fantastic modern work right there. And also, this. This is actually very impressive. Very impressive, one of those vending machines. I actually looked up how much those kind of Dr. Pepper vending machines cost. And boy, they're expensive. Actual, you know, vintage vending machines from like the 50s and 60s. They go for like $23,000. Very, very expensive. But it would be a cool thing to have as a decoration. You could probably make a fake one out of wood, you know, for like 200. Okay, what have we got? Chelsea Taylor right here saying, I miss being a sponsor, but Final Render is always the best and makes me feel great. Ah, thank you very much, Chelsea Taylor. How is your bank card, by the way? You said someone stole your bank card or something? Really, really horrible. But yeah, hopefully that's all gets sorted soon. I'm glad I make you feel good. That is my job, after all, to make people feel good. Or to feel people good. Something like that. I don't really know. And we have got a fantastic challenger right here from TV Dude. Look at this right here. Holding up a bit of pictures saying final render. There we go. You see, he did it. He did it. He actually did it. This cool cat actually went ahead and did it. Oh, Creation Kit's yelling at me now. God damn it. Don't you go interrupting me when I'm friggin' trying to be funny, Creation Kit. You've never tried to be funny, have you, Creation Kit, eh? Last time you tried to be funny, you crashed. Okay. And also went ahead and said, here is where I put my Pip-Boy. If I had one. What is that? Is that Fairy Odd Parents? That was kind of just out of my range of age, you know. When that was on telly, that's when I was just starting to stop watching stuff like that, you know. Okay, so mod is loading now, which will take a bit of time. It takes a long time to load the mod. And we got another 35 minutes or so left of a stream. Is what it is, And go ahead and scroll through. Scotsman Game says, what do you all think? Can we get a Scotsman in the chat? Well, we only chant the names of people who have donated, so you can go ahead and put it yourself, but you'll just be putting it yourself, I guess. And Tango Fizz says Nuka Pepper. Oh, Nuka Pepper, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Because Dr. Pepper, some people ask what it is. It's basically just cherry Coke. But it's a tiny bit sweeter than cherry Coke, you know? Well, technically speaking, you know, this is owned by the Coca-Cola company. So it wouldn't surprise me if it is basically the same thing, just with a very slight difference. And oh, sorry about this. I just realised there was a friggin' spider making a nest on my DSLR. You know, because obviously I've got my webcam right here. And then just behind it, I have my DSLR. You know, like 2 inches or so behind it. And he was building a nest all over it. You know, laying his eggs all inside my camera. Don't want that. We don't want any spider eggs being born on my camera. Spider eggs, does whatever a spider egg does. Can it make an omelette? No, it can't. It's a spider. Look out. Here comes the spider egg. Mama, spider egg. Have you guys seen Jacksepticeye is playing Spider-Man 2 on his channel recently? Oh, that's freaking awesome. Spider-Man 2 was an amazing, amazing game. You know, that was probably, before the Arkham series came out, the Batman Arkham series, that was probably the best superhero game there was. That one right there. And it was awesome. And you know, we keep saying, you know, the controls feel really bad, but at the time you didn't care. At the time, the controls were perfect. Because it actually had realistic physics-based web swinging. Meaning that when you did a web swing, it would actually have to stick to a nearby building. It couldn't pretend. It would actually have to hit a building in order for it to work. And then if you would say web swing around a pole, you know, like a flagpole or something, if it just kept spinning in circles, eventually you'll just get wound up in web. Freaking awesome game. Well ahead of its time. Well ahead of its time. And that came out like 2003? Something like that? Playing a lot of games that came out around that era recently of people. I don't know what it is. Is it time for a renaissance? Hey, 2003 was a good year for games. Good year for games. So now I need to go ahead and do some adjustments then, don't I? Let's see. I'm going to go ahead, shrink this box a bit. Shrink the box down a bit. And then move it onto this shelf here. And then I'm going to put the battery bank at the bottom next to the ammo. So if the batteries catch on fire, the ammo will go up as well. Hey. Oh, master of chaos. Me. Okay. I'm like the Riddler. Not the Batman villain, you know. Just some guy called the Riddler, because he makes no sense. I was watching clips from Batman Forever the other day. I forgot how awful that film is. You know, I always remembered that as being one that's pretty good. It's not. It's freaking not. It's goddamn terrifyingly bad. I love you, Jim Carrey, but goddamn, that's a bad film. And Tommy Lee Jones looks like he just wants to throw himself out of a window during it. Well, he looks like that in most of the films he's in, actually. Tommy Lee Jones. Guys always seems to play unhappy people. You know? Always seems to play unhappy folk. Especially Men in Black. Alright, so that's good. That's good. I just realised I need to adjust this screwdriver a little bit. It's glitching into the table. There we go. So yeah, that's good. That's good. Now that table looks a bit more jam-packed full of stuff. And it's got lots of good stuff. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save it here. And we're going to start another one. We're at least going to start another one. You know what it is? Scotsman Game says, I'm going to buy Far Harbor soon. Far Harbor's a good one. Far Harbor is a good one. But it is the most expensive DLC, isn't it? Is it more expensive than Nuka World? I think it is more expensive than Nuka World. But you do get quite a lot of stuff with it. And what else are people saying? Chelsea Taylor says, I hate spiders, but Spider-Man is my all-time favourite. Yeah, that's ironic, isn't it? That so many people love Spider-Man, but nobody really likes spiders. But I suppose you can't really have a superhero based on like an animal or an insect that people like. It's like, oh look, it's Horseman, because everyone likes horses or something. Or it's Dog Boy. You know, it doesn't work. But Spider-Man works good. Of course, Stan Lee did just look around his office to name superheroes after. You know, it's like, I don't know, he's watching a nature program. It's like, we will have Spider-Man and his arch nemesis, the Scorpion, because I was also in the same nature documentary, you know? Stuff like that. And let's see. So, we want to have food, didn't we? We want to have food. So, let's go ahead and have a cooler. Cooler Ives. Just like a little, cooler right here. Not a water cooler. Pre-war cooler empty. It doesn't matter if there's stuff in it. I'm okay with that, in fact. Pre-war cooler empty. Cooler chems, radar, pre-war. See, those are chem ones. I don't want chem ones. So let's just go ahead and have like a pre-war cooler empty. There we go. It says it's pre-war, but it looks the same. Normally pre-war stuff just basically means... It just basically means that it's clean. But there's nothing in it according to the menus, and it looks dirty. So, it's what it is. What else are people saying? What else are people saying? Aki Bergtop says, Far Harbor, is it worth your money? Well, honestly, it depends on how much you value a DLC. I mean, when I was playing Far Harbor, I completed the main quest in a day. But obviously, there's all the side quests and stuff. There's a lot of replay value to Far Harbor. There are multiple endings and stuff like that. But really, you're asking the wrong person, because I didn't really enjoy Far Harbor as much. Because I didn't like the place. But Nuka World, I adored. Because it was bright and vibrant and stuff like that. But, depends on really how much you value your time with Fallout 4. Is Fallout 4 getting a bit stale? go ahead and give Far Harbor a go. You know, it's got lots of new quests, lots of new weapons, and lots of stuff like that. It does add a lot of extra game time to the game. But it also depends on, you know, how much are you willing to invest in it? Is it too much money for DLC? Keep it in mind, you know, for the price that DLC costs, you can go ahead and get like an indie game or something, you know? It's entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you. I can't judge if it's worth your money. Only you can. But if you want it, go for it. If it looks good, it probably is worth it. Okay, and Wald Top says, Shark Boy and Lava Girl are the best superheroes. Dream, 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 dream. I don't know about that. I mean, Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Why would you make another water-based superhero? They can't do anything out of the water. Shark Boy and Lava. It would have been better to have Shark Boy and Water Girl. Because then at least the Water Girl could like make some water. And then the Shark Boy can jump into the water. And go, hey, thanks for the water, sis. I'm going to go and bite the bad guy in the bum. I don't know. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Shark Boy and Rubbish Girl, more like. Hey! Ring the cringe alarm right there. Okay, so we wanted food for this section, didn't we? We wanted food, food, food. Let's go with... probably just lots of bottles and stuff like that, really, wouldn't it? Or do we want food or do we want beer? Do you want this guy to be like a little bit of a party animal? You know, he's had 1 or 2 tequilas too many up here. And he's doing a bad job at guarding. Oh, that being said, actually, we need to go ahead and also grab the binoculars. Let's go ahead and grab the binoculars. God, I look awful right now, don't I? I just caught a glimpse of myself in the webcam. My hair's a mess. I look awful. Absolutely awful. I look like I just rolled around in a heap of rubbish for a while, then went on live stream. Okay. Go ahead and grab our binoculars. Again, these binoculars. We made 2 little scopes. Next to each other. 2 little hunting scopes. Looks awesome. I think it's a really cool idea. Let's go ahead and put that onto the tower we just finished fixing up. And then add it to the next one. Oh, here we go. Zoom in now. Zoom in now. It's also very hot. Are you guys hot? It's very hot in the UK right now. Very hot indeed. Here we go. Binocular sections. Slide it across there. Scroll it down a bit. Throw my hand down. Flip it and reverse it. There we go. So now this guard also has some binoculars as well. So we can go ahead and look through those. Make sure no one's causing trouble. And as I said, I'm going to have to do some of these guard towers in my own time, not on live stream. It takes too long otherwise. And pop this set of binoculars here. It took a really long time to make these binoculars as well. Because as I've mentioned, you know, doing anything which involves working with really small things in a large environment, it's really hard to go ahead and select the thing you want. But hey, when you're working with small things, don't laugh at it. Just get the job done, okay? Okay. Alright, there we go. Now that's got a set of binoculars as well. Sweet. So, let's go ahead and see the chat. What's going on in the chat? Tango Fizz says, yeah, I'm going to get Nuka World. As I said, Nuka World was my favourite DLC because it's fun and vibrant and silly, you know, because all of the stuff in Fallout 4 was pretty serious. Until Nuka World, you know, until Nuka World. Wasteland Workshop, I suppose, was a bit silly, you know, with the whole arena thing, which was fun. But the other DLCs were done quite seriously. So I really liked the fact that Nuka World was so silly and in your face. And Chelsea Taylor says, to be honest, I get bit by spiders a lot. Oh, God. And the Skyrim spiders are probably why I hate them. Well, there actually are mods to go ahead and replace the Skyrim spiders with other things. So that's okay. Who else is in the chat? X-Joker's Girl X says, hey, hello there, Lois, how are you? How's it going? And what else have we got? Aki Bergtop says, I get lost so much in Nuka World. Is Nuka World hard to get lost in? The zoo area was kind of harder to get around, I thought. You know, because you're always kind of surrounded by high walls. So the entire place kind of felt like a maze. Let's see if we can go in and get like a little mini fridge. Like a little mini fridge that can maybe hold like 1 or 2 little things in there. Oh, we got the Billy fridge here. Do we want the Billy fridge? Oh, that's an animation. I don't want to mess with that. Cancel that. Oh, it's just refrigerator, isn't it? I always get that wrong. See, in the UK we just say fridge. But in the US it's always refrigerator. So it's, you know, lost in translation right there. Much like that fantastic film. I would tell you what it's called, but I can't pronounce it in your language. Okay. Refridge. Okay. Go ahead and scroll through this. Super Thanos says, please get Fallout, Thanos. It's really fun and free. Well, Fallout's not free. Fallout's not free. And what else are people saying, though? What else are people saying? X-Jokers Girl Lex says, when we meet up, you better bring that cringe alarm so I can keep you in check. Alright, alright, alright. I'll bring the friggin' thing down so you can laugh at me in public and stuff like that. No worries. Aki Bergtop says, everybody go sub to Joker's Girl. Okay, there we go, there we go. Ex-Joker's Girl X Lois did a lot of the character art for the channel. You know, if you look at my profile icon and stuff, she did all that art and stuff like that. So, thank you very much for doing that, as always. And she does Fallout build videos herself, so you can go ahead and check those out. And does it all in the settlement mode, which I haven't done for a very long time. Refridge. Erator. I can never spell refrigerator. Okay, here we go. I think I got it now. Billy's refrigerator. Is this what I want? That doesn't even have a model attached to it. Okay, it's looking like we're not doing that one then, goddammit. I wanted it to be easier that way. But nah. Nah. Refrigerator broken. Ah, see, this might be good. Something like this. Because I want to shrink it down. That's the wrong way, obviously. Hey, that doesn't even have a bottom. Why did I laugh at that? That's just stupid. So I want to have this, and I want to shrink it down. I want to shrink it down. So, you know, maybe we can only fit like one little, like, Nuka thing in there. One little Nuka bottle. You know, kind of like a novelty fridge, you know what I mean? Alright, so Nuka. Well, this doesn't have to be static, right? Doesn't it? I probably should. I'll probably have to. But whatever, I'll just try regular Nuka Quantum for now. For size. Yeah, like a little mini fridge right here. I need a little mini fridge in here, actually, because I've got a kettle up here in this office space. So I need a little fridge as well. Keep having to go to the regular fridge to go in and get some milk. And that's no good, because I always have my milky coffee. I like my milky coffee. I'm okay with black coffee. I just prefer the milky coffee. I like the milkiness. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Alright, what else are people saying in the chat then? Fallout Boy 1 says, Fallout New Vegas has binoculars. I don't think it does originally. Don't you need like the Gunrunner's Arsenal pack to add the binoculars? I might be wrong though. I might be wrong about that. But yeah, so go ahead and shrink this one down. See, this almost looks like, as I said, you know, it's kind of like something you find in a gift shop or something, you know, like a little novelty refrigeration unit right here. I don't know why it'd be broken. But I'm not going to question it. Scale it up a little bit. See, that's good. That's good. That's a nice, cool little idea. Ha! It's a cool idea. Do you see what I did there? You see what I did? Because it's a fridge. Yeah. RogueAgent98 says, "Are you going to do another Jurassic Park vid?" Absolutely. I love that Jurassic Park game, and I'm heading off to London on Saturday to go ahead and film some of the dinosaur skeletons at the Natural History Museum, because I want to include it in the footage for the new Jurassic Park game that is coming out in 2 weeks or so. I want to have some actual dinosaur skeletons in there. If they have skeletons of some of the dinosaurs in the game, that would be absolutely awesome. I don't know if they do though. I've forgotten what kind of dinosaurs they have at the Natural History Museum. They've got a nice selection. I think they've got some velociraptors. I'm pretty certain they've got velociraptors there. Okay. So there's a cool idea right there. I did it again. Throw that in there. What else do people say? Super Fanol says Venom is the cool superhero. Venom is not a superhero. Venom is not a superhero. The new movie seems dumb to me. Because Venom is not a superhero. They're like, he's the anti-hero. It's like, no, Venom was never an anti-hero. He was an alien monster. Stop trying to make Venom look like a good guy. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Okay, Chelsea Taylor says, we always say fridge here too. Yeah, say just fridge. Just fridge, right? And X-Jokes Girl X says, I'm looking at cool witchy stores we could go to for fun, by the way. Oh, that sounds cool. Because, yeah, we're both going to London on Friday, as I said. And that's going to be good fun. That's going to be really good fun, in fact. But yeah, witchy stores, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'm definitely going to take my camera. Not just for the museum, but also for the entire trip. Go ahead and make a little vlog, you know? Me and Lois going ahead and rendering up London. Oh, God, that was an awful joke. Raid in London is what it is. I like that. That's really cool. Okay, maybe like a toaster, like a little hot plate, something like that. Like he's got his own little kitchen here, you know? Okay, hot plate. Hot plate, hot plate. Oh, these aren't static. Okay. Go ahead and edit this. Go ahead and make it static. But yeah, I do like the idea that this guy's almost got like his own little kitchen up here. I think that would be cool. I certainly think so anyway. Okay, so, I need a static object, don't I? I need a static object. Dave! Get me a static object, Dave! Come on, push! 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 But yeah, if any of you guys didn't see it, I definitely recommend you go ahead. And check out that dinosaur video I uploaded yesterday. I uploaded Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. And it's a game where you build your own Jurassic Park, like Theme Park World. But obviously in 2 weeks' time, Jurassic World Evolution, is being released, which is a game where you get to build your own Jurassic Park, but it's made by the guys who made Planet Coaster. And I need to play Planet Coaster, but seeing as this new game is coming out in like 2 weeks, I don't think I'll bother, you know. Okie dokie, so that's that right there. Oh. Ooh. Ho 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 ho. That's bad. That's bad indeed. Cancel. Did I just... I did, didn't I? Yes. I just accidentally swapped over the 3D model data of the wrong thing. Why didn't it come up with an option? Okay, I've just broken all the metal tables. That means I've got to go into other files and stuff. God damn it. Okay. What I basically just did, you know, I go ahead and change the location. I swapped the location over to the wrong thing. So now all of the metal tables in the games are hot plates. So I got to go ahead and fix this now, haven't I? I got to go ahead and fix this before I forget. But why didn't it come up with a warning? Normally it does, saying, by the way, you sure you want to do this? And you say no. So let's look at this one, this metal tables directory. This one right here. So it is under set dressing, furniture, metal table. Okay, let's start with that. And let's fix this one. Let's fix this table before I forget. You see, it's a hot plate. We don't want a hot plate. Go ahead and edit that. Alright, so it's under meshes, set dressing. No, I'm in the completely wrong menu. I've never had to do this before. Never had to do this before. Do I have to extract all the models? Please don't tell me I gotta do something like that. Oh, darn it. Yep, I've just messed up big time, haven't I? That's the first time I've ever done that, though. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. What if I just typed in the directory? Just type it in, rather than actually pointing to the correct one. Will that work? Nope, it's not called that. Oh no. It should be though. It should be. I suppose it's also got to be correct in this sense. 01. Is that good now? Are we good? Nope, it's still a hot plate. Are you all laughing at me? Are you all laughing at me? Yeah. No one's laughing at me, which is good. Okay, Super Thanos says, what Iron Man is a supervillain? I don't know. If I'm honest, the entire Marvel thing's kind of boring me, if I'm completely honest. I never found any of them that exciting, if I'm completely honest. Especially Iron Man. Iron Man's very boring. You know, the villain was never ever correct in the Iron Man films. At least that's what I thought, anyway. I can't believe I've done this. I can't believe you've done this. Data. Meshes. But yeah, these are modded meshes, aren't they? Yeah, these are modded meshes. I don't want the modded meshes. I'm going to have to look up how to fix that. No. I need to fix it now. Oh. I've got to put .nif on the end as well. Okay, I've got to put .nif on the end too. That would make sense. Okay. 1.nif. Yes! Oh! Hit OK, hit OK. Yes! Oh, thank heavens, I just nearly broke the entire game to where every single table would have been replaced with a hot plate. Duplicate everything is the lesson, people. Otherwise, you've got to fix it. And it's a good job I know how to fix that, isn't it? It's a good job I know how to fix that, because that could have been awful right there. If you download this mod, every single metal table in the game would have been a hot plate instead. And we don't want that. Obviously. Oh, don't we? Interesting. Twist. Okay, so now I need to go ahead and find the damn hot plate again, don't I? Thank you for basically staying calm throughout that, people. Because I certainly wasn't. I thought I'd just broken the entire game. Because here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. If this mod somehow breaks the game, all this is for no good. You know what I mean? Say if people download this, it's like, it breaks my game. I can't use this. Then all the effort we've gone through is for nothing. So we've got to make sure stuff like that doesn't get through the cracks. You know what I'm saying? Man, gonna go ahead and go with the copy we made. This one here. I was on the right track all along. I just didn't know you had to put .nif on the end. There we go. Yeah, you see how it didn't give me an option to rename it, so to speak. Normally it does, and that's why I went wrong. I assumed it would just give me the option saying, do you want to rename it? Hot plate static. There we go. Give it a unique name. See, there it comes up with a friggin' saying, are you sure? All that effort just to drop in an item. All that effort just to drop in an item. God damn it. Alright, so now I'm going to scroll up through the chat again so I can go ahead and see what people are saying. X-Jokes saying, I'm looking for cool witchy stuff for us to go to for fun. Yep, that's cool. That does sound cool, actually. That does sound cool. I'm looking forward to that. And Aki Bergtop says, you should play Ark Final Render. I'm going to be honest about Ark. It doesn't look good on my system. Or maybe it's just me. You know, because Ark is obviously a, shall we say, poorly optimized game in the sense that there's so much going on. And everything needs to be present for it to look good. So when you take things away to get it to run on my system, it doesn't look as good. But it still looks, how can I say, it looks good. But since I know it could look much better, I struggle to look at Ark. Does that make sense? I struggle to look at an inferior version to the full spec version of Ark. You know what I'm saying? But I'll give it another go. I'll give it another go. Baker Templar says, are you going to mod Operation Genesis? Probably not, actually. I just want to get this one park to 5-star before the new Jurassic World game is out. So not really, you know. What else have we got? Fire's Game says, hi, sorry all, I'm late. I've been sorting out kids. No worries, buddy. We are going to be ending the stream in like 10 minutes, so sorry about that, but it is what it is. We just dodged a major bullet right there. Aki Bergtop says, Deadpool is an anti-hero, right? Not quite either, because he always does things for good. An anti-hero is someone who is evil, but ultimately does things for the good. You know, like the Punisher, for example. Kills lots of people, does lots of nasty stuff, but it's always for good. Yeah, I know Deadpool kills people as well, but at the same time, he does it, he only targets bad people. Not necessarily Punisher. Punisher almost automatically, or accidentally, ends up doing nice things. You know what I mean? Accidentally does nice things. What else is there? Aki Bergtop says, Dispatchio. Oh god, not that again. I thought we were over that meme. And Jared YouTube says, tell Little Fallout I said hi. Oh, it's Late to the Fallout here. Late to the Fallout's here, and Little Fallout says, hi, Final Render. Hello, Late to the Fallout. How are you? And hello, Little Fallout. How's it going? You alright, Little Fallout? Have you had a good day? I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so. And Chelsea Taylor says, Final Render breaking the game just like a normal stream. No. That's the first time I've ever broken the game, but I've fixed it now. I fixed it. I fixed it. So don't worry, people. Okay, coffee pot. Let's try not to do it again then. Wait. A coffee pot. Is a coffee pot the one with the beans in it? No, it's not. Yeah, it's basically the kettle I want. Alright. So now let's do this again without breaking it this time. Copy that. Cool, I've copied the file directory. Now this one. Duplicate it. And now we edit it. Okay, always duplicate it first. Never fly without rebuy. Don't choke until you're ready to poke. Or something else that rhymes. I don't know. Oh dear, Windows just played me a little musical. It's like, yeah, let me play you the music of my people. Coffee, pot static. Yep, there we go. Grab that there. You see, when you're at home, you know, like making your Fallout build in the settlement mode, and you download something like OC Decorator, think about the effort it took to turn all those items static. Think about the amount of time that took. Considering it just took me like what? 30 seconds for this one coffee pot? They did that for every item in the game. That's a lot of items. So just think about that next time you just quickly and easily throw down another model onto that table you're building for your settlement, you know? A lot of effort. A lot of effort. Right, so we've got the coffee mug there. That's good. Let's go ahead and get the essential things we wanted for the guard towers as well. I wanted the radio and we wanted the bullets as well. Bum, ba-da-dum. I need to remove this song from the playlist, actually. Top thing, actually. The last two streams have been copyrighted by Skeeter Davis and also what's the Wanderer song? You know, the main kind of Fallout they call me the Wanderer. Yeah, the Wanderer. Yeah. That's also been copywritten on for using that song in the stream as well. Turds. But it is what it is. So I need to remove this song, even though I like this song. Okay, so get ready to do this in here. You see, some people say, oh god, he's using royalty-free music and stuff like that. So yeah, well I'm not going to use Rihanna or something, am I? Because it's against the rules. It'll get taken down. Or they'll take the ads away or something. Well no, they won't take the ads away. They'll just take the money from the ads, you know? Because that's the thing I think people don't realise and stuff. When you upload a song, they don't remove the song. They just put an ad on it so they can give the money to the song producer. Or more correctly, whoever has got rights to that song. Which in most cases is not actually the rightful owner. It's normally a scam artist. But it's what it is. Okay, scroll on through this again. RageYT says, Render, can you check the general chat on the Discord, please? No, I have the Discord closed for the most part because it interferes with the live streams. So, no, I do not. But I can go ahead and check Twitter. In fact, I can probably do that very quickly right now. We have one extra message on Twitter. Let's go ahead and go right here. It's from Chelsea Taylor, who says, at Final Render, I look like trash right now, don't I? Also, Final Render looks better than I do, 90% of the time. Oh, don't say that. That's impossible. That's impossible, Chelsea. Because look at me right there. Look absolutely ridiculous. I look like I've literally just pulled my head out of... How can I say? I've got it pictured in my head. Imagine you've got like a vinyl suit, a vinyl shirt on. You know, a vinyl zip shirt on. You know, just imagine it for a second. And smile while you're imagining that. And imagine you've pulled it over your head. And you've got like a suction around your neck going like... Suction around the neck. Pulled it over, and that's why your hair looks like that. I'm sure there's an easier way I could have said that. But it is what it is. Okay. Aki Bergtop says, you should make a sniper tower. We don't have a sniper tower, but all these towers do have binoculars, there's ammo, and all of the guards up here do have rifles. So, they kind of are sniper towers. They are sniper towers in a way, really. Like, the idea behind them is that there's a roof to go ahead and get power and also to keep them safe from weather. But they're also covered in barbed wire. And the idea for that... Well, it's not really barbed, it's just chicken wire, isn't it? And the idea for that is so people can't throw grenades in. Which is something that they actually did with World War I tanks originally. Because they didn't actually think, why don't we just make the small the hole which we look through small enough to where a grenade can't fit in. Or, obviously, they didn't really have the time to go ahead and make advanced optic systems, so they just covered the roof with, like, chicken wire to stop grenades being thrown in. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's pretty cool, though. Alright, so that's that there. And, I just thought of something that would be really good for this. So, it was not a chopping board, but something for food. I've completely forgotten what it was. A chopping board wouldn't be a bad idea either, though, now I think about it. Chopping board. Yeah, so we've got a little chopping board up here, so, you know, he can make himself a sandwich. You know, he's not gonna put the bread on the rusted metal table, is he? You know, that would be rubbish. That would be rubbish. I'm quickly checking this here. Okay, so we're going to be wrapping up the stream in just 5 minutes or so. So I'm going to go in and put this down, save it and stuff like that. And we'll get ready to say goodbye, because it is late, it is hot, and I'm ready to party. Okay, maybe not. I've got lots of messages coming through on my emails, haven't I? Oh, what's going on? Is everything alright? Is everything alright coming in? Yeah. Lots of emails normally means, you know, that I've just uploaded a video. Oh, it's a load of spam. Get out of here, spam. I don't want your spam. Is it called a chopping board, or is it called like a cooking board or something like that? Type in chop. Chop, 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 chop. Diamond choice chops. What the? That's what the sign looks like? I never really looked at the sign for the butcher shop. It's just blank. Okay. It is what it is. Okay, so it's not that. Let's type in kitchen. Let's type in kitchen, see what we can quickly add to here before we go. Scale? Nah, that's no good, really. What's that? That's a chair. We don't want a chair. Let's only go with static stuff. Only static stuff. Make it a bit easier. Cabinets. Oh, it's just cabinets and tables by the look of it. Oh, that's a shame. What would be a good thing to store food in? We've already got the little mini fridge. Maybe it's like a bread bin. Yeah, you can put lots of food in there, not just bread. And it's already static. Player house bread box. It is clean. Is there a dirtier texture on it? Can we make that bread box a little bit dirtier, please? Let's see. Is there an extra texture on it? There is not. Okay, so in other words, we're going to have to do one more texture swap. We'll do one more texture swap, and then we'll call the streamer quits right here. God's sake. Doing this so many times. That's the only time I've ever nearly broken the game by doing that, though. Which is pretty impressive considering how often I do that. You know what I mean? Pretty impressive. Alright, so let's call it something obvious and easy to remember. Bread box. Because it is a box which you put the bread into. And, you know, it doesn't have to have bread in it. It could have, like, cookies. It could have potato chips. Stuff like that, you know? Excellent stuff. Right there. Little bread box right there. So we can go ahead and put some of his snacks in there. You know, maybe put some cookies in there. Put some potato chips. Anything like that. And I love the idea that this entire little one will be dominated by food. Yeah, the idea is that every guard has got a different personality. One, you know, he likes watching TV. He's got a television up there. First guy, he's fairly practical, the first guy, but he has got like a magazine or two up there as well. And this guy, he's up here for a long time. He likes cooking. So that's what he's got. You know, he's got his coffee. He's got his coffee. He's got his Nuka-Cola on display, his Quantum, and a little bread bin. We could probably add like a... I suppose we could add like another hot plate. And have like a cooking pot onto it. You know, we could make a stew or something like that. I don't know, is what it is. Okay. So I'm going to get ready to end the stream now then, guys. It is 11 o'clock, which means we've been streaming for 2 hours. And this has been a good one. You know, we learnt a little bit about nearly breaking the game, but we fixed it, luckily. And we had some good fun. You know, we enjoyed ourselves. We had some nice fun conversations. We did some good work. We built 1.5 of the guard towers. And as I said, I'll probably go ahead and try to decorate some of these in my spare time. And maybe add 1 or 2 things to this and also start to do the other ones. Because otherwise we're never going to get done. We're never going to get done otherwise. So it is what it is. And thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been the final render and we have been on the live stream yet again. And remember, if you have missed any of this stream and you want to see more of it, you can go ahead and check it out on the playlist. I don't make these public anymore, because if I make them public, then YouTube sees, oh, Final Render made a video, and people on average only watch 10% of his video. He's obviously not making very good videos. Let's not share his content anymore. So therefore now, I don't make the streams public. Because people can't watch all the 2 hours, you know what I mean? So it brings me down the YouTube search ranks. So they are now unlisted in the playlist. So you can still watch it, but it means YouTube won't punish me for live streaming, basically. Okay, so yep. I hope you all had fun as well. It's pretty late right here. And if any of you guys turned up only halfway through us, hopefully you can tune in next time for the entire time. It always is good. We have had a good amount of people. I think I saw we had over 50 people watching at one point, which doesn't happen all the time. You know, it's normally, it sometimes hits like that, but not too often anymore. It is what it is what it is. So thank you very much for watching. I've been the Final Render, and you've been the audience. Everyone say goodbye. Goodbye, gang. Goodbye. Bye-bye, everyone. Remember to check out the video if you missed some of it. And remember to check out the Jurassic Park video I uploaded the day before. Amazing video. Remember to check out that Jurassic Park video. Say goodbye, Dave. To the people on the live stream, Dave. Who else do you get to say goodbye to? You don't get to talk to anyone else, do you? Well, it's not my fault you never actually make an effort to talk to anyone else. Is it? Bye-bye, guys. Bye.